The universe is a great book of knowledge with 33 bright windows. Each window helps us know God and see His endless beauty in every single part of the world. The first window is the sky. The clouds, the bright sun, and the changing colors show us the great power and mercy of the owner of the heavens in a quiet way. Stars are the bright lamps of the sky. The fact that they stay on their paths while moving so fast proves the perfect order of the universe created by God. The earth is another window. The strong mountains, deep seas, and the soil coming back to life in spring show us God's names, the living and the sustainer, clearly. Every flower shows us God's art with its colors and patterns. These tiny leaves can only be made by the one artist who has infinite knowledge and power over everything. Fruits are gifts of God's generosity. Sweet melons and grapes growing from dry branches tell us about God's mercy and how much He loves us with every single bite we take. The human body is a great window. Our eyes seeing and our hearts beating show God's names, the Maker and the Wise, in every single second of our lives. Our soul wants eternity. No temporary pleasure can satisfy it because the soul was created to know the eternal God and reach happiness through His love and light. The window of sustenance shows how all creatures are fed. God, who feeds millions of species on time, shows His mercy with His name, the Provider, everywhere. The window of air is every breath we take. The invisible atoms that keep us alive show us God's names, the subtle and the merciful, at every moment. Water is the source of life. Rain coming down from the sky to bring life to the soil shows how merciful God is and His endless gifts to us. Night and day show the rhythm of the world. Resting at sunset and waking up in the morning show how perfectly God manages time and space. Animals show the wisdom of many creatures. Their unique skills and lives announce God's names, the Shaper and the Sustainer, in the gallery of the universe. The window of the mind helps us solve secrets. God gave us this to appreciate His art and discover the bright paths that lead to His unity. The heart is the center of God's love. It is a mirror reflecting His names. The heart finds real peace only by remembering and loving God. The window of conscience is an inner compass. This voice that tells right from wrong is God's message, calling us to goodness and His pleasure. The window of death is a gate to eternal life. Everything temporary passing away tells us that God is eternal and is inviting us to a better world. Prayer strengthens our connection to God. A person who prays gathers the light from all these windows in their heart and offers love to God. The window of mercy is the love in the hearts of parents. This feeling is just a small sample of God's infinite and great mercy for us. The window of the Quran is the brightest sun showing all these windows. Every verse solves the world's secrets and gives life to the human soul. Let's light up our lives with the wisdom coming from these 33 windows today. See God's unity in everything and open your heart to His mercy. Believing in God is the peak of the mind and heart. Every thought starting with His name is the sign of an eternal holiday and light. Reading the universe with God's name and feeling Him in every atom is the sign of spring. This path makes you His most honored guest. Living with faith is life's greatest success. Turning to God as His loved servant is the highest and most lasting honor a human can have.